Hi guys, welcome back to my detective career gameplay playthrough type thing. Holly is currently in bed or on bed, on a bed, next to a pig, refreshing her needs, and we're going to get her ready for her next shift at work. As we've seen previously with this playthrough, I don't show you every single boring little detail. I just try and save you the fun and informative stuff, so you might see jumps from here to there, and that's totally normal. And now, unfortunately, we've got another death. You can see I've got an achievement, Circle of Life, play a sim from birth to natural death. So he's died of natural death, old age. And everyone's really sad because that's their father or granddad or husband. It's Colby and that's Nicole's husband. Nicole is there on the left. It's Emma's granddad. It's Holly's dad. It's all the others' dads. And yeah, it's a really sad moment that he's died of old age, and it's only sadder knowing that Nicole will be next and the Grim Reaper stood over there in a really creepy fashion. So Nicole's kind of yeah, she's actually the one that I created myself. I didn't actually create Colby, so I haven't played him from birth to death, so I don't really know what's on about there. But anyway, who cares? Holly's about to start work in about an hour, and her needs are completely full, which is great. Now would be a good time to get her focused, but she's actually decided to do a little bit of cleaning because she's feeling uncomfortable in all that mess. But anyway, there wasn't much time. An hour goes by really fast on the super speed level, so we're now on another loading screen and going to the next shift at work, which is shift number 11. And here she is at the beginning of shift number 11. See, Nicole's off to work as well, but that's not an interactive career as I would call it. So you can see the things that she needs to do on the top left. Again, the glitch of the workday ending at 12:57 a.m. We've seen that previously. It doesn't end at 12:57 a.m. So we're going to go through the motions now, and I'll let you know if anything exciting happens that's out of the ordinary. It is an exciting game, obviously, but I just don't see the point in showing you every single detail when you've seen it before, because it is quite repetitive in the things that you need to do. You can see here she's already solved 2 cases. Her performance is really high, so I'm pretty sure she's going to get a promotion at the end of this shift. Holly's currently out on patrol during her shift, and she's just about to go chat to her brother. She's been playing, I'm just checking on family tree here, you can see it's quite wide. But Holly, her brother is Braden, and I'm just checking on who his children are because I hadn't actually met them at this point. But I did eventually meet them, and that was great because I had actually put them in the game. Thanks to SimGuru Azor for that information about how to do that because I had no clue. But as you can see now, because Holly's on patrol and there's no one to issue citations to, we've spent the time playing chess because one of the event, like, what would you call it? Tasks, I guess, is to spend 2 hours on patrol, so we didn't know harm just being out here chatting to people. And we played chess while we've done that, and now we've become focused, which is her ideal mood for progressing in work. Oh, there we go, citation. But also for just for getting that promotion and progressing in work. Holly has just issued another APB to go out and arrest the suspect, so we're currently loading to go to that next location and pick up our suspect so we can bring he or she back to the station. So it says that the suspect has been spotted in the area. We're back in the park. She's with Braden again. And this is what we've got. Short sleeve shirt, wearing shorts, grey hair, elder, male. This is the one we tried to find previously and we couldn't. I think it's because Outdoor Retreat has been uninstalled. So actually it's a bald elder rather than a grey elder. And I was looking for completely the wrong person. but I certainly had trouble finding this person, although it's obviously this Edwin guy who's just popped in. But at the time, because it was saying grey hair, I was just, and also I don't know if it's just because it's like naturally they would be grey if they're an elder, but if they're bald, like that totally doesn't count and shouldn't be on the notepad. So I'm not sure if that's a game glitch or if it's a me glitch. But I'm going to keep asking him and see what kind of answers he gives and see if we should arrest him. But here we are in another glitchy bit. And this happened 2 or 3 times during my play with the game. It crashed. It literally crashed while they were talking. There was nothing I could do, nothing I could click off. Just absolutely nothing I could do. They were just staring at each other like a Made in Chelsea scene. It's just really bad. So I kind of just had to let the day play out to the end of the shift before I could get anything to happen. And once the shift ended, that was it. Luckily, I didn't have to actually do anything much in this shift because I've done so well previously. But this definitely did knock me back a little bit. When I think of what happened in the end, I could have really done with this time. So I just sped it up to get to the end of the shift because they just could not get them out of this funk. They're completely stuck, even though time's passing and things are passing. They're just, even the people around them are just stuck in time. It's really, really strange, but it did happen a couple of times. So I don't know if you guys have experienced this glitch. Please let me know in the comments if you have. I don't know if it's just me. I haven't experienced it since I did this detective gameplay walkthrough. But I'll definitely let you know if I experience it again and film that as well so you can see and we can maybe iron out this glitch once and for all. So now the shift has come to an end, or it should have. 6 PM is the time that we've got there on the side. There we go. So we can, I actually ended up having to press the button, but anyway, we've left work, we've got some money. We didn't get a promotion, even though all the signs were there. I don't know if that's to do with the glitch, but it's really annoying, but never mind. We're going to work on Holly's needs now before we send her off to her next shift. Okay, so here we are back with Holly, and we're going to see to her needs before we get her ready for her next shift, which will be shift number 12 of the detective career. Okay, it's now time for Holly to go to work. Shift number 12, and we've seen to all her needs, so she's ready and raring to go. So here we are at the police station, walking into work. We've got really good performance rating at the moment. We've also solved 2 cases, which is I can't speak today, which is necessary. She's feeling pretty flirty, which would be great if she didn't already have a husband. So we're not going to go there. Oh, she does need the toilet. Oh no, she needs the shower. So luckily we can do that at work, which is good, but it does cut into the time. But we're not like totally bothered about her performance this shift. As long as she sort of tries her best, that's fine. She doesn't need to overdo it. We need to issue an APB, browse the police database, get criminals' fingerprints. As you can see, some parts of it are a little bit repetitive, but all in all, it is quite interesting once you get to the part where you bring in the suspect as well, and actually going out on patrol is quite cool, in my opinion. The workday bit, the glitch at the top there, again, that's happening still. Workday ends at 12:57 AM. No, it doesn't. So I don't know why that's happening, but hopefully that will be fixed in an update. I guess we'll have to wait and see about that. So I'm gonna bring in another suspect now. This is the same one we've been looking for a while, the grey-haired one, which might not actually be grey-haired. It might just be an LD. As you can see, this guy's here again. So really, it's kind of pointing towards the fact that it is probably him that is the suspect. It's just the fact that he didn't have that grey hair that made me think, it just made me question it. So when he said he couldn't help me, I thought, right, that's it. I'm going to arrest him because usually they'll say like, oh yeah, I just saw him, if they're not that person. So we're going to take him back to the station now and take him into the interrogation room and see if we can get him to confess. And as you can see, we're now back at the police station, and that arrested suspect did not come back with us. Again, another glitch. He will come back with us on the next shift due to past experience, I can say that. But now, for the rest of the shift, he won't be here, and that's annoying because we're actually quite just early in the shift. So now I have to waste time doing things that really aren't necessary just to boost my little performance meter on the top left. So yeah, that is kind of an annoying glitch, and hopefully once again that will be improved. Another thing I hate about this with them prisoners in the cells is that they're like desperately trying to get out, and then when you open the jail cell they just like walk out with like no handcuffs or anything, and they could quite easily run for the door. Although I think with the things up with like all these jail like bars up, it's kind of giving the impression when it, because I play with walls cut away, so I definitely think if I had walls up you'd see how insulated this place is with jail cell things, but you just don't get that intensity that they're going to run away. Although maybe when they bring locked doors in, I hear there is a mod for that now, but maybe they can add that so that some Sims will try and run away. But I do like the fact that they've made it so that they will rattle on the bars. That's really cool, but it just doesn't seem to work. But then we're kind of just restricted. But then, you know, we don't have to accept that. We should always push for more. And I just feel like that could be improved somehow. But I like the direction it's going. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So you can see here she's solved 2 cases, her performance is good. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a promotion at the end of this, but sometimes it can let me down, but I am pretty sure we will. The workday is going to end soon. We've got a really good performance level today. Because it's only 2 PM and she didn't finish till 6, so she's got another 4 hours to keep carrying on, and we've pretty much done everything she needs to do. This is the kind of time when we would just really just sort of go lax a bit, but I think because this is my first playthrough of it, I was very aware that I needed to proceed and get as far ahead as I possibly can, especially because Holly's quite old, and I didn't want her to die before completing it, to be honest. Holly is currently on patrol, just filling up the time on her shift, and she is about to go and speak to 2 people in a very heated argument. Now, in this situation, something happens that I think should have had a greater consequence, but for some reason it just didn't, and I just found that a really silly, kind of glitchy mistake within the game, because it definitely should have had consequences. But there are things like this that need to be ironed out, and there are things that I'm sure they'll take feedback on. But as you can see here, I can issue a citation to this guy, Alvin, and I can issue a citation to her, because they've both been fighting basically, and they're very, very angry people. You can see that from the bar up the top. And then I'm giving this to this girl, lovely little butterfly. For some reason I'm facing forward, which is totally weird. Oh, okay. It wasn't that argument that I was referring to, but there is a situation coming up soon where something happens that is just so out of order, and I really want you guys to see it because it's just so ridiculous. And now she's finished her shift. She's been promoted to sergeant. She's going to make an additional 14 simoleons per hour, which will give her a grand total of 92 simoleons per hour. Now we're going to go home, and I'm going to show you all the items that she's now unlocked and received for getting this promotion. So these are the items down the side. She's received to serve and protect sign. Have you seen these lawbreakers? Don't go there, caution barrier. Nice try, security camera. The sim seal of solidarity and strength. The pull of magnificence and 625. 24, sorry, to be precise, 24. 624 simoleons. Her next shift is Tuesday at 9 AM, which I will of course show you, but for now let's go through, pop these new items in and see what they look like. I was having a little trouble finding the first item, couldn't seem to figure out where they were. I was looking in her inventory to see if they were there, couldn't see them in there, and eventually I figured out that they were in her family inventory. Now, this isn't something that happened with the first items that she received, so why this happens with these new items, I have no idea, but it seemed to occur, and I just thought I should let you know. If you can't find them in search, go into the family inventory, which is the box on the bottom left when you're in build by mode, and that's where they will be. This is the to serve and protect sign here. It's rather large, probably more of an outdoor item, so maybe that's what, no, we're going to put it there. Yep, that's beautiful, Rachybop, beautiful. Have you seen these lawbreakers sign? We can pop that on the wall anywhere we like. Lovely. Just need to open up the notifications again to see what else there is. Don't go there, caution barrier, so we're going to pop that there. This is just a very rough room. You know, I was trying to put it near the steps because I always think they look quite dangerous, those step holes. And a nice try security camera. Not functional at all, just for decor. The sim seal of solidarity and strength. There it is. I think that camera would be really nice if it was functional, especially now we have the photography aspect put in, but they haven't made it functional. Just look cool on the wall there. And the pull of magnificence, which is great, and I'm not sure if this is functional or not. I don't remember if I tried it, so if someone could let us know in the comments, that would, oh no, it's not functional, it's got a flag on it. I was thinking it was a sliding pole, but that's fireman, isn't it? So this is just a flagpole, and that is what you're going to get with this update, this what do we call it now? What do we call it? Oh, I'm just putting some stairs in because I've realised that I don't have any stairs to upstairs, which is why Summer died. I mean, I feel so bad about that. I can't believe I left her up there to die and just had no idea. So I'm just putting some stairs back in so that people can get back upstairs because there's obviously a lot of beds and things up there. There's also Summer's urn because no one's mourned her because they don't know she's dead because she died up there. She's a bit weird that they just still didn't even know. I was trying to get the stairs in a good place and eventually just ended up plopping them wherever because I need to work on this house some more. It's definitely had to change a lot with the growth of the family and the items in it and the new additions of basements and things. So I need to work on the aesthetics of it, but for now it's fully functional and you can go up the stairs and go to bed and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I will come back for her next shift. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for shift number 13 and getting Holly ready for that and seeing what happens in that. Thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye. So we're back, back home, getting Holly ready for shift number 13. And she's just seeing to her needs. She only needs hunger right now. So we're going to get her ready. She's not at work till Tuesday, if I remember correctly, after that promotion. So she's got a few days to maybe build up her relationships again, because her relationships are definitely suffering with the amount of time she's spending trying to get ahead in her work. And as you can see, she needs to be on her best game when she goes back, because she needs to improve her performance level because she just got promoted, so it naturally goes down. And also she needs to solve another curse, which she's pretty close to doing, because she had that guy brought in after shooting the APB. As you can see, she's been rejected by her husband at the moment because the relationship isn't great because she's been neglecting him. Because I really did want her to have a child, so that she could have one like basically before she ages into an elder. But this happening, it just wasn't easy because her relationships have suffered so much, unfortunately. If you do have a couple and you still want them to have children, it might be an idea to either get your sim to meet someone at work or to have your two sims in a relationship go into the same job. Then at least they can still interact with each other while they're at work. It's now time for Emma's birthday, so she's going to blow out the candles here and age up. Yay, joy. She's now a young adult, and she is my chosen one to carry on the bloodline. She is daughter of Nicole, daughter of Holly, who is daughter of Nicole, so Nicole there is her grandma. And that is where the bloodlines rose for my legacy. So she's going to be the one to procreate here. And yeah, hopefully this will go well. You've seen in my current sort of live streams and things how this has gone. So she does find a partner and carry on the bloodline. But go and watch my Twitch live streams, reruns on YouTube, which are like sent over from Twitch. If you want to see those. I'm not explaining this very well, am I? But basically it's all on my channel if you need to find out what happens to these sims in the end. But we're just going through the detective career in this kind of series. Right then, it's now time for Holly to go to work. She was just grabbing something to eat, so I feel like she might actually need to grab something to eat when she gets to work. But seeing as she just got a promotion, it's probably not a good idea because she needs to knuckle down and try and get the next one and try and solve that case. She should spawn in with the guy that she arrested in her last shift that didn't come in with her when he was supposed to. Yeah, there he is. That guy. So what we're going to need to do first of all is go and interrogate him. As much as she wants to go to the snack machine, we're going to have to interrogate him first. Make him confess like he should have done in the last one. In which case we could have already solved that third case. But never mind, we're not bitter. We're not bitter. You can see straight away with this guy, he seems suspicious. It says so in the top bar. Edwin seems suspicious. But I'm trying all kinds of techniques with him, good cop, bad cop, and the evidence links as well. Sometimes some things work better on other sims, and some things work better on other sims. That's the same thing. But you know what I'm trying to say. Surely you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just blabbering on. But yeah, we're just going to interrogate him, see what works best. Because different things work better on different sims. There. That's what I was trying to say. So we're going to ask Edwin for a bribe now. It's not something I've done before, so I think that it would be quite funny to see what this actually does. Although it goes against every moral that I have, I just wanted to give it a go to see what actually happens. You can see that Edwin seems worried. I've received 800 simoleons, but his actual mood changed to smug. Edwin appears smug, and also the orange bar went down, so it kind of hindered my progress a lot. Although, did I mention 800 simoleons? Oh my goodness, that's more than I'm getting for the shift. So yeah, why not just do that if you can? As you can see, Edwin now appears to be guilty, so we can arrest him and put him behind bars, and rest assured that grey hair might not be an actual deal if they're bald. So it was the guy that we wanted all along. There we go, slap that table. And that case is now closed. Edwin's behind bars for the time being anyway. We've solved 3 cases. Then we just need to work on making sure that our performance stays at a high level before we finish our shift, and then eventually we get another promotion. Here we are in one of the retail locations whilst on patrol. We've come out here to see if we can issue any citations, things like that. We're just going to chat with civilians as well, have a look around, see what we can see. I love that little animation of the staff like spraying things. I think that makes it really authentic. And we're just going to wander around and see what we can do in this location while we're on patrol. This is also a great time to make new friends and meet new people. There aren't always people around to issue citations too. The game does try and sort of spawn in those angry sims most of the time, but it doesn't always happen, and usually when it does, it's the same sims that you've seen before that are causing problems. But I suppose in real life that would be true as well. It does tend to be the same people that cause problems in a town, so you know, as much as that might be annoying in game, it is kind of true to life. It's now almost time for Holly to finish this shift. This has been shift number 13. We're going to send her home and we're going to get her ready for our next shift, shift number 14. There's 828 simoleons earned and no promotion, which is to be expected since she got one at the end of the last shift. This one is just about getting your performance level up and solving the cases that are necessary to get into the next promotion. So thank you for watching. Okay, so here Holly is back home with her sister, and we can get her ready for her next shift. But let me take this time just to apologise for how long it's taking me to get these videos up. If you're following the series, I guess, I'm really sorry if you're having to wait, if you find you're having to wait a long time. They're taking an extremely long time to put together and edit down so that they're watchable, and I appreciate you waiting, I guess is what I want to say. Thank you. Okay, so it looks like it's someone else's birthday. Wait, it's Ben's? I think it's Ben's. Yeah, so we're going to get Ben to come and blow out the candles and age up into a young adult. So there we are, Ben Ritchie is now a young adult as well. Holly's now just about due to work in about an hour, so we're just gonna get her needs up. She needs a couple of things, mainly hygiene now, and the time passes. Oh, she's had to go to work half an hour early, which is a little bit annoying because we did need that last little bit of time. Sometimes it does sort of send you to work a little bit earlier than you expect, and it lets you go a little bit later than you would expect. Which I don't know, again, if that's another glitchy thing. I guess I hope that will be ironed out, as well as a few little niggly things that could become very annoying. So now we're back at work on her shift. This is shift number 14 of the detective career. We're working on another case. We don't need another case to get a promotion. We've already solved 3. We just need to keep her performance high. So we're just going to work through the things that it tells us to work through in the top box. Holly's done really well on this shift. She's already issued an APB. She's just come out to get the guy, but she's only got, oh girl, yeah, it is a female, blonde hair, teen, wearing slacks and a genius. She's only got an hour left on her shift, well, 50 minutes now, so she's not got much time, and this person I actually think I had trouble finding, although it seems like it would obviously be that person there. Blonde hair. Let's ask about that suspect. Let's ask about her. Ask her about it as well. There we go. Isn't that her right there? She shopped her straight away. So we're going to arrest that girl there. There's my brother. Hi. Hi. I'm just kind of at work at the moment. So yeah, if everyone could just move. Thanks, that'd be great. Come on, we've got to do this before our shift ends. So now we're going to arrest the microphone head lady. Yeah, that's right. Let's take her in. And this person has actually come with us to the station, which is completely pointless because we don't have time to interrogate her this time. But I am grateful it worked. So we will sort of click interrogate, but the shift is definitely going to end before we get her to that interrogation room. But fear not, as this sim will remain at the station and spawn back with Holly when we come into her next shift, which will be shift number 15, sorry. This was shift number 14. She's earned 1,077 simoleons, which is actually a very large amount for one day at work. So definitely worth progressing in that career. Let's work on getting her ready for the next shift now. We'll see that in the next episode. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye.